This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir. We are able to hear you. Yeah.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. So in last class, we have started collections. As a part of collections, we have discussed some topics in list, how to create a list and a list methods, positive and reverse indexing, and these things we have discussed in last class. And today also we are going to discuss few examples on list only. And after that, we are going to start tuple, another collection type called tuple. Okay. So here one example. So this example is going to define a list, and within the list, we are going to find out whether a given element is found or not.
Shiva, there was a question from me. What is the reason behind the class was moved half an hour ahead?
Half an hour?
Ahead, actually, class should be at 10 a.m., right? 10 a.m. EST for us.
No, no, no. 10 a.m. 9:30. Okay, it is half an hour earlier.
Yeah, that was the reason why it was moved ahead.
There is no
Earlier.
reason.
Because for me, 9:30 class, I could not make it. That is the reason I made it a 10 o'clock class. 9:30 to 10, I should attend a stand-up call in my company, compulsory.
Some people have asked me that it is a little bit late for them, late mornings. Okay, 9:30 means it is 8 o'clock means 9:30 it is suitable for us. And
Mm.
few students have asked me like that. So that is
Oh,
why I am taking 30 minutes earlier.
okay. It's okay. I will listen to the recording videos. Other than that option, I am not having any other option, right? Because my stand-up call goes until 10. It will start at 9:25 and I should be in the stand-up call till 10.
What should I do? So because few are asking 30 minutes earlier and are asking same time.
It's okay.
Okay, I will convince them. So from tomorrow onwards, we'll make as usual. Okay, it is 8:30 only. My 8:30. My 8:30 means
For
you
us
are
here
10.
10 a.m. EST. Yeah.
You are in EST zone.
Yes.
So is it okay for you, Selvaraj?
That's fine. Okay for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then make it as usual. 8:30. My 8:30 means you are 10. For
Yeah.
Indian students, it is 8:30. 8:30 p.m. For USA Eastern Time Zone students, that is 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank
Now
you.
let us give a list here. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. So there are five elements I'm defining, and we are going to read elements from the keyboard which I want to set in the list. Integer, input, enter the element. It is very simple program. Enter the element to be searched. we are converting that number to integer in single step. And there is a if condition in last class, I think before last class also we have discussed this. So if I, not I, x, if x in, we are going to define this n, if n in x, okay, print element is found, else, and a colon, print element is not found in the, and let us copy this. Let us paste it over here and let us run this, and it is asking the element to be searched. The element to be searched is 40, suppose element is found. Okay, so here this is without using any loop, okay, by using x itself, because x is a iterable object, list is a iterable object. So directly you can search over in the list. There is one more topic here, unpacking elements in the unpacking elements of list. So unpacking means it is completely reverse process of packing. Unpacking means assigning individual elements of list to the individual element to the individual variables is called as unpacking. The process of assigning individual elements of a list to the individual elements individual variables is called as list. This is called as unpacking. Let us write the definition. The process of assigning the individual elements of the list into the individual variables is called unpacking. So just we look at one example so that it will be very clear. Let us take a list x equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma, okay, otherwise we will take some dissimilar values, okay, 100, and I will take a boolean value, and I will take a list, sorry, floating point number 123.23, and when I say print x comma its type, so it is going to print that all the elements, and it is going to print that, okay, so here the type of x is list. Now when I say a comma b comma c, here there are three elements in the list, right? 100, true, and 123.23. Now when I say a comma b comma c equal to x, automatically, so one element will be read from x, and the individual elements, the first element 100 will be assigned to a, true will be assigned to b, and 123.23 will be assigned to c. You know, this process is called as unpacking, and you can print individual values and individual value types also. Print A comma type of A, and print B comma type of B, print C comma type of C. Let us execute this program, and it is going to print that 100 is integer, true is boolean, 123.23 is floating point number, float. Let us exactly copy this and paste it over here. Let us run this. 100 is integer type, true is boolean, 123.2 is float. This process is called as unpacking. Okay, so the reverse process, packing the elements. Okay, packing means it is completely reverse to unpacking. Okay. Now in the previous class we have discussed and we have started list, right? And I told you that list is a collection of heterogeneous values. So list is going to maintain insertion order and heterogeneous elements. Heterogeneous means dissimilar values can be accepted into the list, and a list can be indexed in positive and reversed manner. Okay, and everything we can use from the list. Now let us do some let us discuss some methods in the list, working with methods of list. Now let us initialize a list 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40, and duplicate values are also allowed in the list. In last class I told. And say print x dot append. So append is a method from list class. So x dot append 50. Now at the end of the list 50 will be appended. And when I say print x, so it is going to print newly added element also, 10 20 30 40 10 and 50 also it is going to be printed. And print x dot count. Okay, these are all methods. 10. Okay, it is going to print the first occurrence of 10. And print x dot index of 30. Okay, so your count is going to print how many times? 10 is existing, and x dot index means at what position 30 is existing, that is going to be printed. And y equal to, you can use a method from list class called x dot copy, and whatever elements are there in x will be copied into y, and in the next line I am going to print y. And x dot insert second is the index. So at second position I want to insert a integer element called 123, and say print x. Once again the values of x are printed, and x dot remove 30. Okay, 30 will be removed. So these are all methods from list class, and print x. So here after removing 30, once again we are printing the list. Print x, and we are creating one more list, z equal to 80 comma 70 and 90. Three elements I am initializing. Print z. The values of z are printed, and here x dot extend of x. Sorry, this is z, not x. This is z. X dot extend of z. Okay, so when you extend x values, what happens here? along with 10, 20, 30, 40, 20. Okay, 3 more elements will be extended. 3 more elements will be added here. Now let us see what happens. What is going to be printed here? Copy this. Let us see the output. First, print x. 10, 20, 30, 40, 10 are printed. And x dot append 50. 50 is appended here. And x dot count. 10 is repeated for 2 times. So 2. And x dot index of 30. At what position 30 is there here?
Second position.
30 is
Second.
second
0,
position.
1, 2. Second
0
position.
and print x. And x dot insert index to object 123. Okay, object is given automatically at second position. Okay, 123 is inserted. Now see here 10, 20, 123, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so at second position the values are inserted and 30, 40, 10, 50 are there again. And x dot remove 30. 30 will be removed here. 30 will be removed from the list. 30 is removed here. Here after removing 30, we are printing once again the values of x. And now this is the list without 30. And z equal to x dot 80 dot 70 dot 90.
You have to print X, sir. You have print X. Last year.
Yeah.
Yes. Sir, X dot copy means both are same only, right? Y equal to X and line number 7.
Yeah, y equal to x dot copy. And what happened in print? Okay. Y equal to x dot copy. So y equal to x dot copy means whatever elements are there in x will be copied into y.
Okay. But we can
Okay.
directly give Y equal to X, right? Instead of copy.
We can.
Instead of copy method, we can directly give Y equal to X also, right, sir?
Yeah, y equal to x also you can give. But we are demonstrating methods, right? That is why I'm using copy.
Okay, sir. Okay, fine.
X dot extend equal to, okay, so x dot extend z.
Is it?
And
And print X.
so finally x was printed here 80, 70, 90.
No, you can rerun it, sir. Just now we had it. Yeah.
Let us run this once again.
Yes, sir. It's sir. Last line, sir.
10, 20, 123, 40, 50 and 80, 70, 90. This is the output. And these are the important methods that are available in list class.
Mm,
Sometimes what happens, we need to fill up a list with some logic. Directly elements cannot be given in sometimes. So by using some logic, so we can fill up elements into a list. So that is called as list comprehension. List comprehension. So let me write the definition. The process of generating elements into a list by using some logic. Okay, this is called as list comprehension. For example, x equal to, I am going to write something like p or p in range. 10. 10 means in last class I told 0 to 9. 0 to 9. Now when I say print x, So the elements from 0 to 9 are printed. So rather than giving elements directly, I am using some logic here. Okay, P for in range 10. 10 means in last class we have demonstrated 0 to 9 elements will be existing. A range is a function which is going to generate numbers. And X contains elements from X to, X contain elements from 0 to 9.
0 to 9.
And this is exactly equivalent to X equal
List of 0, 1, 2, up to 9.
for P in range 10. Let us give a colon at last. X dot append P. This loop will be repeated for 10 times and print X. Now let us run these two examples. X equal to P in range 10. Copy this, paste it over here. 0 to 9. Let us same result 0 to 9. Let us take one more example. Example 2 on list comprehension. X equal to P into P square. P into P. Okay, whereas P for P in range 10. Int X. So here the output is
Square from 1 to 9. 0 to 9.
0 to
So
9.
0 obvious. Yeah.
0 square, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, 7 square, 8 square, and 9 square. Okay, this is about list comprehension. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so in the collections, the next data structure, the next collection type is tuple. So there is a difference between tuple and list. Okay, so what are the differences we'll be learning? Okay, so a tuple object can be created by using tuple function. Okay, by using tuple function or parenthesis. Which parenthesis here? Using square parenthesis. We're using square, not square, round parenthesis. And let me write some few properties here. Tuple objects are immutable. Whereas list is mutable. That is the first difference. Second difference is duplicate elements are allowed. Third one is heterogeneous elements are allowed. And one more property is tuple supports both positive and negative indexing. The elements of the tuple can be either mutable or immutable. These are the properties of tuple. Okay, duplicate objects are tuple objects are immutable. Okay, whereas list objects are mutable. Duplicate elements here and there. So in both cases, in both the duplicate elements are allowed. Heterogeneous elements here and list also allowed. Tuple supports and list also supports positive and negative indexing. So the elements of the tuple can be either mutable or immutable. And one more property is also important. Insertion order is preserved. That means in which order you are inserting the elements, in the same order, okay, you can print the elements. But we have one more data structure called set. Okay, in set insertion order is not maintained here. Okay, so we will be inserting elements in one order, but the elements are displayed in other order. Okay, let us prove it later. And let us create a tuple here. X equal to this bracket. So in list we have used square brackets, right? Here this is round brackets. Round brackets and print X and print len of. So here we are going to print type also. Type of X. Y equal to tuple. Here we are using tuple function. So in the previous case, I used only round brackets. Using tuple function also we can create a tuple. Now print y, comma type of y. Let us print length of y. Nothing is there, right? Length of y. And say z equal to 10 comma 20. Okay, these elements, how we are going to assign these elements? Just a minute. X equal to print x comma type, print len of x, y equal to tuple. Okay, let us see. Z equal to 10 comma 20 and print z. Print type of z and print len of z. And I am taking one more tuple type here. These are all similar elements. Similar elements I am going to write 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 and 50, 10 comma 20 comma 10 again. So duplicate elements are allowed here. Here second point. Here we have
line
written
number
duplicate.
86. Line number 86, closing and open closing bracket is missing.
No, it is not required. That is why I am testing. We will see what happened.
Oh,
We will
okay,
see.
sir. Okay, sir.
Just for testing only I have written like that. print p, and q equal to, I am going to take one more tuple, 10 comma 20 comma, okay, I am going to take this time dissimilar values, non-similar values, 23, and I am going to take one boolean value, true, and I am going to take one string. This is Python, and print let us do it. Let us copy it. And here z 10 comma 20. Okay, even though you are not giving any brackets, okay, that will be treated as, okay, that will be treated like tuple. And in the next line, len of z, so len of z means two elements are there, and we are initializing one more tuple here, 10 to 40 and 50 to some elements are given, print b, and here print of q. So here you can assign dissimilar non-similar values also. Okay, like how we have given values in list, here also we can have dissimilar values as well as duplicate values. So here in the line number 11, are you seeing we have entered duplicate values here? 10, 20, 10. Duplicate values have entered. Now, this is one simple application on tuple, and let us use some uh, different example. Let us find out sum of a tuple x equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30, 40, 50 and 60, and we take one variable here, sum equal to 0 for p in x. Here I am going to write the logic here, sum equal to sum plus p, and here I am going to print sum equal to sum, and I am going to initialize once again sum value to 0, and at this time I am going to use while loop. Okay, using while loop also, okay, you can print sum while here I am going to take I value, sum equal to 0, sorry, equal to 1, while I is less than or equal to len of
X.
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 Here better you initialize is to 0.
Okay. I listen.
Count or same thing, sum equal to sum plus x of I, print 10, and did we not print sum here? It has printed only one time, sum equal to 0, sum equal to 0, print sum. Why first sum is not printed?
Sir, because sum is equal to 0, you mentioned.
No,
No, it
before
should
that
be
we have printed
printed. No, it
syntax,
should
right?
be printed, yeah.
It is not printed. Should print.
Can you add some string in the print, sir?
Mm-hmm. Sum equal to 0. Sum equal to sum plus p. Print sum. Is there any confusion? Sum is equal to sum equal to 0. I equal to 0. I is less than len of x. Sum equal to sum plus x of I. It is okay. Okay. I think there is I equal to I plus 1 statement should be written, right? It is not incrementing. 210. Now this is how you can print a sum, and within list, within tuple you can have another tuple, like how we have defined nested list. This is example number 3. I am going to define a listed nested tuple x. Within this I am going to define one more tuple 10 comma 20 comma 30, and I am going to define one more tuple. Now this is 40, 50 and 60, and one more tuple. This is 70, 80, 90. So this is print x. I am going to take two loops here. So outer loop is pointing to individual tuples, and inner loop will be pointing to the elements of each tuple. For p in x, I am going to print p. So here this is going to print uh, individual tuples like 10 comma 20 comma 30 40 50 60 70 80 90, and within this I am going to write inner loop. Okay, in the inner loop what I will do, q in p, and print q. And the inner loop will be pointing to individual elements 10 comma 20 comma 30, and outer loop is going to print the individual so every it is going to repeat for 3 times here, and every time when it is going to fetch values in a tuple, q value will be printed. Now let us print this. We are saying here first all the lists from tuple 10 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90, and in the first tuple 3 values are there here, print b and 10 20 30. So yeah, these are the individual elements 10 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90. You know, this is nested tuple, and I think there is no concept of list tuple comprehension. Tuple comprehension concept is not there. So we have list comprehension, set comprehension and dictionary comprehension. Let us see. And here So we can have dissimilar values also. So how we can have dissimilar values in a tuple, and how you can print the value, the type of every tuple. Let us see. Let us do example number 4. X equal to, I am giving dissimilar values 10 comma 12.11 comma 2. Print x a comma b comma c equal to x, and print a comma type of a. So here it is going to print that a is an integer, and print b comma type of b. This is unpacking. Okay, we have discussed unpacking, right? Print c comma type of c is going to print that. Okay, it is a integer. So sorry, it is a boolean. Let us copy this. A comma type of a here. Okay, type of a is int, float, and boolean type. Okay, so is it clear, guys? Let us use few methods. Example 5. X equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30 40 50. Okay, why 50? 10 60. Once again 20. Print x, and we will be using print x dot index of 30. Where 30 is there, the location is printed, the location number, and x dot count of, and how many times 10 is repeated. X dot count 20. How many times 20 is repeated, that is going to be printed. Okay, let us use this here. X dot index is 30. Two. 30 is repeated. Here the list contains index of 30. Index of 30 is second position. 10 is repeated for 2 times, and 20 is also repeated for 2 times. This is how list methods will be working. So is it clear, guys, so far? Is because these are very simple examples. Simple examples I am taking. And the next data structure, next collection type is set.
Sir, when we are using tuples and when we are using list, sir.
And here the major difference between set list and tuple is list is completely mutable object, right? And when you are assigning a value and when you want to overwrite a value with some other value, so you can use list. And whereas tuple is final. Okay, when a list is final, when you don't want to change it, you can use immutable. You can use a tuple. That is a
Okay, sir.
basic difference between list and tuple.
Tuples.
Okay, is it clear?
Okay, sir.
That is a major difference. When the list is final, you can use tuple. When the list is final, not final, and it is supposed to be changed in the future, okay, you can use list. So is it clear, Selvaraj? Very simple, right? Set objects can be created by using curly brackets or braces like this, or by using set. So when it comes to properties, set properties, as I told already, here insertion order is not preserved, not maintained, and duplicate elements are not allowed. Whereas in tuple and list, duplicate elements are allowed. Here, duplicate elements are not allowed. And third property is heterogeneous elements are allowed. Fourth property is set does not support lexile. Okay, like how we have printed elements from tuple and list, here we cannot print elements from set. So set objects are mutable objects, and elements of the set must be immutable. This is rule. This is very important rule. The elements in the set, okay, must be immutable. So what are the immutable objects? In the very beginning class, I told what are the mutable objects and what are the immutable objects.
Something cannot be changed. It should be mutables.
Yeah, which cannot be changed. But here we have integer, float, uh, dictionary, set, boolean type. Okay, so 5 integer, float, complex, and boolean. 4 plus 4. Totally we have 8 data types, right? Collections and functional. So out of 8, few are mutable and another few are immutable. What are the immutable objects and what are the mutable objects?
Tuples or tuples set and all immutable. List is mutable, sir. And the dictionary also mutable.
Yes. Okay. Seventh property is we can perform a mathematical set operations like union, okay, intersection, and difference. Okay, etc. So we can perform these mathematical operations on the sets and set objects. Now let us create one set. Example number one. X equal to, we can create set in two methods, either by using curly brackets, curly braces, or by using set function also we can create set and say print x, x comma type of x, and print length of x is going to print at 0, and y equal to, use, I am using set function now, same print y comma type of, and print len of, and I am going to create one more set here, z equal to, I am giving some elements 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 last elements, and print z, and I am going to take one more set p equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma something 40, and I am going to print, I am going to take one more set here, q equal to 100 comma 12.2 dissimilar values and a boolean value and a string and a complex value 9 plus 7 plus 8, print q, sorry, print q. So printing q means all the values are printed here. There is a comma, right? Here it is not comma. Here also comma. See this. So here print x comma type of x means dictionary. Okay. Okay, space must be given here. Set. Why it is printing dictionary again? Class is, so why it is printing dictionary, dict. It should not print a dict, right?
Sir,
Okay,
you're
so I
telling it
returned
declare
to
set
anywhere
of,
to
sir.
next question.
Yes, sir. X equal to set of, sir. Then only it will give.
Okay,
X equal
let
to
me
set
give
of.
something value here.
Set of, sir. No. Set of would be what will work, sir. Set of.
Okay, here I have given in the fifth line, I have given that one, right? Y equal to set.
No, X equal to set of only. Then it will show set.
Okay, 10 class set. Okay, so
Oh,
here y equal
okay.
to len of x.
Okay,
Len
sir.
of x means one is printed. One was printed here. And see here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is, it is not actual insertion order. So insertion order is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So the order was changed here. The order was printed like 50, 20, 40, 10, 10, 30. And in the second list 10, 20, 30, 40. Here also order was changed. So here also order was changed here. Print Q means order was changed. So this is nothing but insertion order is not maintained here. Insertion order is not maintained here. Okay. Whereas list tuple will maintain insertion order. Okay, so it is going to print the elements in which order we have inserted. But here, so we don't expect the order in which we have inserted, because set is not going to maintain insertion order. Now let us do one more example on set. X equal to 10, 20, 30, print X, print whether 30 in X or not. What is this operator? It is going to test whether 30 is in the set for P in X. Print P. And let us define one more set. X equal to, already X is defined, right? I'm going to define Y. 10, 20, 30, and 40, 50, 60. Is also list. Is also 70, 80, 90. Print Y. For Q in Y. Print Q comma type of. So we are giving three lists within a set. Okay, so what is the property? So the property elements of set must be immutable. Elements and set objects are mutable objects. Let us see what happens. All are tuples. Okay, since tuple is a immutable object, we can insert uh, tuples as a part of set also. Tuple is a immutable object, right? So that is why we are able to insert the tuples also as a part of set. Is it clear, guys? Any questions so far? Because these are very simple examples, self-understanding, nothing to discuss more. Okay, so that is why I'm going on explaining and going on writing.
Sir, if you give duplicate in the
And
tuple, will it predict, sir?
in tuple,
Inside.
duplicate elements are accepted. I have written examples also, right? In tuple, duplicates are accepted.
Yes, correct. But if in here in our example, 10, 20, 30, comma some 30 or 40, 50, 60, comma 60. So like that, if you give some duplicates, again we need
No,
to
no,
convert
duplicate
the
elements are
tuple
not
to set
accepted.
or duplicate not accepted to tuple. Okay,
Duplicate is accepted. Here I have written second point. Let us second point.
okay, okay, sir. But instead of tuple, can you add the set itself inside the single set?
Instead of,
Instead of tuple, can you add a set inside a single set?
okay, you are asking
Multiple
about
sets.
nested set.
Yes, nested set, correct.
Nested set, just to look at the order here. Insertion order is not not preserved. This is not preserved. And here the so here fourth point and fifth point. Sorry, fifth point and sixth point. So set objects are mutable objects and elements of set must be immutable.
Okay.
That is why it may not take sets in sets.
Oh, immutable. Okay, sir. It should be tuple only. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Fine. You can go to the next topic.
Now here you can do some activities like union insertion, sorry, union intersection. You can do some activities also. Okay, so that is
Okay.
very simple. Just to take two sets. This is example 3. A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Print B equal to, I am going to take one more list here. 4, one more set. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Print B. And say print A, sorry, AB, right? Okay, let us write like this. A dot union B and print B dot union A and print A dot intersection of B. The common elements are printed. Intersection means B dot intersection and print A minus B and print B minus A. Let us do this activity, see what happens. Printed, right? First A dot A union B. Next B union A. A intersection B, B intersection A, A minus B. A minus B means the elements which are found in A but not in B. B minus A means the elements which are found in B but not in A. So
Sir,
this is about
okay, fine. A union B, B union A. Okay, sir, fine, sir.
so shall I continue for 10 more minutes or shall I stop? If you have any work, I will stop it. Otherwise, I will continue 10 more minutes. Is it okay for you?
For me, it's okay, but I have one doubt, sir. Sir, at which scenario we are using set, sir, actually?
Mm-hmm.
In which scenario? In real time, which scenario we use set, sir, actually?
This is exactly
Real time.
mathematical. This is derived from mathematics. And when you don't want to have
Mathematicals.
any duplicate elements, okay.
Okay.
So here in the beginning, yeah, I told you, right? So does it accept any duplicate elements here? No, right?
No.
And the elements have to be unique. Okay, you can use duplicate. So
Okay.
every collection is having its own properties, right? And a list tuple will accept duplicates. And when you want to
Okay.
change the list elements, okay, when you want to change the elements, you have to go for
Mm,
list. And
mm,
when you don't want to change the elements, it has to be
mm.
tuple.
Tuple.
For every
Okay.
new element in tuple, a new memory location is created.
Mm.
Replacement is not possible in tuple. And
Tuple.
here when it comes to set, okay, so when you don't want to have any duplicate elements, use set.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Okay, now let us take dictionary and we'll take one example, set comprehension fastly. X equal to writing P per P in range 10 int X, Y equal to Q into Q per Q in range 10 comma 20. Okay, so there is a logic here. If Q percentage 2 equal to 0 and print y, and I'm going to take one more set. This is X. I'm taking R per R in range 20 comma 30. So here the condition is if R percentage 2 is not equal to 0, print Z. What are the elements that are going to be printed here? First list will be
First
printed
one
as
is
t
0 to, yes, as it
0
is
to 9.
0 to 9.
Second set Q
Even
percentage
numbers
2 is
from
0. Means it is going to start from 12.
10 to
Okay,
90.
because 2 is not equal to 0. Okay, it is going to
Yeah.
start from 12.
Correct.
Okay, 12 square and 13 square, 14 square and 10 square also. 10 square is also printed. 10 square and 324.
10
And here,
square, 12 square, 14 square, 16 square, 18 square, right, sir?
yeah,
Even numbers. Okay.
yes. Now this is odd numbers.
Odd numbers. Okay, sir. From 20. Okay, fine.
Yeah, these are printed 0 to 9 and 21,
Hmm.
23, 25, 27 and
5,
29.
27, 29. But 10 square, it is not calculating, sir, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, 10 square, it is not accepting. Maybe it is starting from 10 only, right, sir?
Yeah, 10 only. That way it has printed 100 right here.
Oh, 100. Oh, okay, 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 sir.
This is R into R, not it is R into R.
Okay.
841, 529, 625, 729, 441. Okay. Now let us take dictionary. Dictionary objects can be created by using curly brackets like or by using dict function. And what are the properties here? Property number 1, dictionary objects are mutable objects. Dictionary represents key and value pair. It is not a single value. It is a key and value pair concept. Each key value each key pair value pair of dictionary are called items. Dictionary keys must be unique. Keys must be unique, and values cannot be duplicate. Cannot be unique. Need not be unique. So values can be duplicated. Dictionary values can be mutable or immutable. Okay, yeah, these are the properties that are related to dictionaries. Okay, dictionary objects are mutable objects and represents a key value, and each key value pair is a dictionary are called as items. Dictionary keys must be unique. Okay, so your keys must be unique only, but values can be okay. It need not be unique. Next, sixth point is duplicate keys are not allowed, but values can be duplicate. And next, seventh point is insertion order. Order is not preserved. You cannot expect the same order. Last point is heterogeneous keys are not sorry heterogeneous keys and heterogeneous again Heterogeneous values are allowed. Okay, let us define a dictionary. X equal to empty brackets. Empty brackets means it will be treated as a dictionary. And if you write a value within the brackets, it will be treated as a set. And say print X and print type of X and print len of X and Y equal to, I am calling dictionary function dict, and print Y and print type of Y and print len of Y. And I'm going to define a dictionary here. Okay, so whatever I'm defining LHS of codes. Okay, these are called as keys. Okay, Python equal to 99, and you can define some values. Java equal to 200. Some random values I'm giving, and JavaScript. JavaScript is also having some value 506 within the Flask equal to 80. Print Z. Are you seeing here? Python, Java, JavaScript, and Flask. Print Z. The type is dictionary. Length of dictionary is 0, and type of Y equal to dictionary. Length of Y equal to 0, and these are the values from Z. Okay, guys, I am stopping. So tomorrow we meet at 8:30,
8:30,
right?
sir. Yes, 8:30 to 9:30. That lady will join at 8:30. She's having a
Okay.
meeting at 8 o'clock in her EST. I mean 10 o'clock, 9:30 EST, I guess. 9:30 to
Okay.
10. So probably she
Yeah.
can join at 10. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Our
Thank you,
8:30.
sir. Yeah.
Mm. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, sir. 8:30 will meet. Yeah. Thank you.